What's happening, kitty cats? Furious Pete here. We are vlogging. Yeah. It's cold here in Canada. I actually just feel comfortable. I don't really need to wear a beanie or a onesie. That's right, I'm wearing a freaking onesie. Who would have thought? So today's video is specific to overtraining, or not overtraining, but like knowing when to call it quits. Yesterday, I attempted to hit 405 on the bench, and it didn't work. Shit happens. I wish it did, but it didn't. But the video is for another video that I'm doing, which you guys should see at the end of next week on my main channel before I hit up Russia. But yesterday, I really want to hit that 405. I hit 385, no problem. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the video very quickly here of me hitting 405. Here, I'll just show you so I don't have to do anything crazy here. Here's me doing 385. Oops. You can see I did 385, no problem right here. It went up. It went up. And then, yeah, then I failed on 405 twice. This is me. Oh, this is me. Oops, there we go. I took it down way too slow and couldn't bring it back up. Same thing pretty much happened for the other set when I was doing 405 again. But I failed again. I got it up a little bit higher, but at that point, because I was failing and keeping the weight really low right here, I injured my shoulder a little. I tore something up, and it hurt a lot yesterday. It's a lot better today, but it's really painful. It's really tender and so forth. But I called it quits there. I was ready to go for one more time, be like, yes, I don't care if I'm in pain, I'm gonna hit this 405. And maybe if I got more bounce, maybe if, who knows what, if I push more with my feet, push more here and there and there and there, I would have gone up that 405. But I already had a lot of pain in my shoulder. And if I did something else, again, I would have had even more pain in my shoulders. Who knows what else I could have done. And I think it becomes very difficult for a lot of us when we're training and we want to hit a certain number and really want to, attain a certain goal and hit a number of reps and so forth, that we push ourselves sometimes too far. And sometimes you need to analyze yourself and look at the big picture and see, if it's worth it. A lot of CrossFitters get a bad rap because they do go too far and they injure themselves. They'll get a great time for a certain workout, but then they're out for like 6 to 8 weeks because they're injured. They tore certain muscle. They did this and this and this. And I think it becomes very vital and very important to know where that limit is. There's points, where we are pushing and, you think, you really need to push to get a rep. Yes, that's great. But if you, for example, like me, fail on 405 twice and think that, if you do it another 5 times and you already have pains and so forth, if you do it another 5 times, maybe that you're going to hit it at one point. No, you're not. And if you do, it's a fucking miracle, but you might be injured for a very long time. And so basically what I want to say is make sure that you know when to call it quits. Make sure you know what your limits are, because it's better to fail that one day and be able to attempt 405 again in a week's time than fail after trying it a 6th time and tear that shoulder and you won't be able to do bench for another 2 months or something like that, right? If I hit 405 next Friday, for example, then theoretically, I could hit 455 or something like that in 3 months' time or something like that. Who knows what I can hit? But if I, stay away from injuries and I know when to call it quits, then I'm going to be able to go further in the long run. Make sure you guys know when to call it quits. I've said it like 55 times in this video. You know I did, but you love it. Happy training, everybody. Stay dedicated for life. And of course, stay sexy, stay hungry, and get laid. Turn off.